So you're here for the main event, okay? You've stuck around. You've earned it. Yes, Xandris, it is in fact time for pain. We have ascended into our final corn form, the Cornomancer, Abracorndabra, and then magic or something. We have come back. We have leveled up because we couldn't. I don't know if you guys play Dungeons or Dragons or anything. Thank you, Flower Girl, for giving one to Haywa. But sometimes you need to level up before you go into a dangerous dungeon, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're going into the most haunted forest on the map. Okay, the most haunted forest on the map. We're going to Snortling's Hollow together. Ooh. So I'm gonna cast Big Brain, okay? And we're gonna head into Snortling's Hollow because the hag that resides within the depths of Snortling's Hollow, Mimzi Moon, is she's got a bone to pick. So we will adventure into the heart of Snortling's Hollow, and we will slay the beast known as Mimzi. This is partway into her episode, What, Joe? Oh, hell no. Or, What, Joe? Oh, hell no. That's probably better. Plus, actual Jake is an actual jerk. Learn conservative values. She's not happy with me. I'm an actual jerk. So I'm going to put this at 1.25 speed. It's already at 1.25 speed. Fuck. Okay, so we're going to try our best. We're going to try to get through this, okay? We're going to try to get through this. Here we go.
And it's really funny. So I thought I would do my first reaction video to his reaction video. You know, kind of like you did with Shoe on Head's video. I hear he burns you pretty good. I can't wait to see it. I got it all set up right over there. Okay, well, sounds like fun. Let's do it.
Wait. She brought the fucking puppet? She brought the fucking puppet, dude. The puppet in... Okay. All right. What we need to do here, this is serious business, okay? This is serious business. I don't usually do this for everybody, okay? What you're going to look at here, Mimzi Moon, okay? This here is an infinite regress of how to do this, okay? This is Streamlabs. Hopefully you're using Streamlabs. If you're not, it's free. Go get Streamlabs because I am tired of looking at this shit. Whatever this shit's going on here, Boomer, I can't fucking deal with this anymore. If we're going to have this, if I'm going to strap you to my back and carry you into relevancy because I think you're hilarious and wrong about everything, then you're going to be doing this correctly, okay? Go get Streamlabs, OBS, okay? Set up, just go figure out how to fucking use it. Go set up an actual capture and just fucking watch me over top of this. That's fine. Just produce it on this end. Please go get Streamlabs and figure this out. I can't fucking watch this. God damn it, Logarth. Prepare for echo, chat. This is going to be so bad. I don't want to see your fucking VLC media player in this shit. Okay. All right. All right. I say bad words. I do. So... we've been putting this off for long enough. Oh, jeez. It's so much Jake in here. What I think we need to do now... jeez, this is scuffed. ...is we need to find ourselves a nice flat surface. Okay? We need to pull out our credit cards. And we need to dice up the little magic gems and snort those fuckers as hard as we can.
Ooh, I don't think this is gonna be family friendly.
You don't think the snorting meth joke is going to be family friendly? Surprise. Because we are going to travel to another plane of existence. I'm talking about Snortling's Hollow, friends. We're traveling to Snortling's Hollow, and today we are going to learn with everyone's favorite, formerly meth-addicted rub and tug girl. We're going to learn...
Oh, he got you, Mimzi.
Mimzi. It's not a burn, okay? All right. It's explaining in your own words how you describe yourself. The reason it's funny is because you say, how do I can't believe I have to be a joke explainer. It's not a burn. It's not me going like, aha, fuck you for being a sex worker and addicted to meth at some point. That's not the joke. It's not the joke. Well, I don't know why you don't understand. The joke is because you self-identify as such in a way that you think it gives you like some sort of like, I don't even know what to call it. Like some sort of street cred? If you were currently a meth-addicted rub and tug girl, you would have my support. Like, sex workers are valid, meth addiction, all that. Addiction is a bitch, right? But you denigrate those people after having experienced it yourself without empathy whatsoever. You still denigrate those people. This is what I'm talking about. Like, it's I can't believe this. I can't believe I have to be the joke explainer. Is this the sister of the hag the professor made a deal with, or was Matilda Falk? I don't know. Sticky Shoes, thanks for following. This is not the sister. I'm the first Snortling's Hollow, and I've dealt with addiction myself, and not an asshole. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I just don't. She doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. This isn't a burn. It's how you actually describe yourself, which is why it's funny. Belly Button Cotton Candy, thanks for following. No cookies for you. You are entitled to what you earn. Learn conservative values. It's going to be so sweet. Prepare yourself. Oh, yeah. Okay. Dude, and the frames on this are just fucking scuffed. We, like...
It's a beautiful day in Snort... Okay, go ahead and fast forward this part. Snortling's Hollow.
The Declaration. What? Anyway, of Independence. So that's the fucking... That's what we're dealing with here. That's what the fuck we're dealing with. Wait, why'd she go past the point where I show my Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States? I have them on my desk. We regularly have to reference them because chuds don't understand what they're talking about when they're like, I like the Constitution, and like you. So I have to bring it up. I don't know why. Okay. She's embarrassed by herself. Dude, hey. As a fellow internet person with my gimmick is accidental. This is not how it started. This is just how it's going. Just lean into it. Just make sure, just stop being apologetic for it. You just have to have confidence in it. Look, when I look at you, I see cringe, but it's because you're trying to do a thing that you think is, you're trying your best. I can't, how do I... Hey, just notice the flags. Are they in support or is Jake a polyamorous, demisexual, and bi? We've dabbled in poly, but I'm not demisexual and bi. These are, if people support the channel, the top supporters after the first what the fuck is it called? Hype train. Sorry. I got Mimzi on the mind. After the first hype train of every stream, we take the top 2 donators of subs and then the top bit donator, and each of them gets to pick a flag that we represent on the flagpole for the chat. If we get a hype train, which is pretty common around here, because my chat is the best chat of all the chats to ever chat. So, as you can see right now, Batty Bell and Gregory Term are the top donators as of right now. And then the Flower Girl is the top bit donator. I actually think that's carried over. Is that carried over? I think it really actually has. So that carried over, but yeah. I'm stupid. Polyam has pie in it. Yeah, what we have right now, the flags are it's demi, intersex, and bi. But yeah. But anyway, you're not stupid. They're they're just colors on flags. It's hard to remember all of them. You're valid. Anyway, so yeah, we just try to make sure everybody gets supported every once in a while. Whether it supports yourself or somebody else that you just want to shout out, and usually people shout certain people out, or just a fun community thing that we like to do. As we are obviously very big on the whole equity and equality aspect of life. I prefer no sex. Well, then we have an ace flag for you. Whenever hey Watori, whenever you have decided that you wanna do big stuff, and you happen to do a lot of donations, well, we got the ace flag right there, and I just turn it on for you, and there it is. So, yep, you're also valid, non-fuckers. So, anyway, let's get back to Mimzi. If you want to know what reality we're in, we're not in one.
Hi everyone.
We're outside of reality. If you want to know what reality we're in, we're not in one. I like that. I'm funny. You're welcome.
Point of view. You are probably thinking that sounds pretty boring, huh?
Oh, I remember this show. This is the very first show that we ever did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She says that this is geared towards 13-year-olds. Uh-oh. 13-year-olds aren't into this wacky shit, dude.
I know, Mimzi. What were you thinking?
13-year-olds are... That's her response? Okay. They're trying to have sex with each other and drink malt beverages and get their get their parents to give their iPads back. They're not worried about fucking Snortling's Hollow, my dude. 13 and up. This is you're marketing like 10 years over your age, or maybe 8. We start at 5. 13-year-olds. This should not be. Tell me you made this all. This is not me making this up. This is the machinations of this strange individual. Not gonna defend that at all? It's so weird. It's so weird.
I'm gonna do my best to make things fun and interesting for you.
Is it a YouTube TOS thing? You know, it might be.
Because I want you to come back, and I have a very important message to teach you. And I'm going to get a little help from some of my friends.
Oh, this is where I come in. I know he's gonna like me.
This is, without a doubt, this is the opposite of Dave. Like Lord of Cringe? You know how Dave is like scared of failure? He's scared to like really commit to something for fear that it will fail and people will be like, haha, you failed. This is the opposite of that. The opposite side of the coin is being far too confident in your bad ideas. This is a bad idea. I'm so glad I'm here for me. It's like I have.
Oh, no,
it's like I have future backup from the past. Does that make sense? This is embarrassing. This is bad. This is not productive, and it's definitely not going to work.
Well, I don't know about all that.
Wait, why is the puppet saying I don't know about all that? It's definitely not going to work. Will never work. I can only apologize at this point.
Apologize?
What the fuck is this? Fuck. This is... Does the trailer park know she's doing this?
You really used to live in a trailer, didn't you, Mimzi?
Fuck.
Yep.
Like, there's got to be some sort of, like, rule. There's got to be a law against this. This is not reasonable.
This guy sure doesn't like you, Mimzi. I told you not to be a conservative.
I told you not to be a conservative. Look, I understand that. I hope that you don't think your political beliefs are an accessory like that. Like, oh, you're conservative. If you wanted to be popular, you shouldn't have been one. Like, what? So what you took from what I said is you shouldn't have been a conservative. No. Why are you applying it in this way? It seems you have a passion and affinity for costuming, for puppetry, and for making like minis and stuff. You could easily make a channel about that would be interesting. The point is, you decided to take those things, which are interesting, and are a thing you could build a brand off of. Genuinely, you could. But then you tried to add your really poor understanding of conservative beliefs on top of it and marketed it towards children. That's the rub. That's the problem I have. I'm not marketing towards children. I'm wearing this ridiculous costume because, as you can see, right down there, people have paid an exorbitant amount of money to make me look like an asshole. And I'll take it, because it's kind of fun. I kind of dig it. I like the idea that I can be unserious about myself while taking you dead seriously and making really good arguments while looking like this to I don't know. There's something about it. I like all of this. I like how it mixes in. It's the rub and the tug. I'm convinced a puppet is a form of therapy. You broke her, Jake. The maze has broken her. There's what, like, if you want to do the puppet stuff, do the puppet stuff, and all the other things that go with it. I'm fine with that. Your aesthetic is weird, but that's kind of fine. You're allowed to be weird. You're allowed to express yourself however you like. I'm 100% behind however you choose to express yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you're targeting children with your nonsense like a fucking vulture. It's gross.
Hi, everybody. This is my friend and neighbor Piper.
Hey, it's
I thought she'd be
me.
a perfect co-host for my show because she and I have very different points of view. In fact, we don't agree on almost anything. Yeah, but I'm the nice one. Oh, okay, Piper, if you say so. What are those over there?
I'm sorry. If you're gonna do puppet shit, don't just wing it.
Mimzi, what does he mean by puppet shit?
Yeah, that is the joke that the puppet doesn't know it's a puppet. So the puppet doesn't know it's a puppet, which implies the puppet thinks its natural state of being is to have your arm up its asshole. Huh. An act like you can't just. You're clearly not good enough to just fucking wing it off the cuff, my dude. This is not. I feel like I could do a better prepared puppet skit. I can talk a line off close too. Oh no! Oh, what's happening, Jake? Oh.
What is this shit even about? No.
Oh no! Like I don't know. I don't know. This is not the way. This is not the way. Not how it should work. What is this shit even about? It's about how fucking scuffed your entire bullshit is, dude. You're... What is this even about? It's because you suck at it. It's just, like... You took all this time to make a puppet, right? That looks like a decent puppet, right? It's not a bad-looking puppet. And then you're just dog shit at ventriloquism. Your entire production is scuffed beyond belief. And that's the point. Like, that's what it is. It's just fucking bad. It's just so fucking scuffed, dude. And you're trying your best. That's the point. The puppet is there to be like, literally nobody fucking wants this. Mimzi Moon, nobody wants this. And yet, in sheer disdain for her own interior monologue, she presses on. I cannot understand this personality whatsoever. Yes.
You see me as kind of a wise elder there. They value my opinion and advice and often ask me for help.
Oh, it's a self-insert fantasy dream. Okay, I understand now. She literally just said that they see me as a wise leader there. Oh yeah, ouch.
Weren't we just setting up a joke here? As I recall, yeah.
Yikes. That is the Aaron Sorkin, fast-talking, smooth-voiced, self-insert character. Wow. Maya. She seems sweet. Mayage 1111. You know what else seems sweet? The entire thing is about telling children that capitalism is ideal, that you get inalienable rights from a creator, that that Black Lives Matter isn't correct. Like what the fuck? Like what? Oh, she seems sweet. By the way, she did an entire rap about how Black Lives Matter isn't valid and how people being shot in the streets without trial by police officers and government officials, that's a good thing. I like the idea that sovereign citizens can be executed in the streets with maximum prejudice. How cute is that? Yes. I realize you didn't understand what she was saying, and that's why I'm telling you. She's not cute. She's fucking dog shit. She's a dog shit person. Oh, but she's wearing a wig. I guess I also am disarmingly cute. Wow. Okay. She just wants to be heard. Well, I guess so. She's being heard.
I can see that. Oh, thank you, Piper. You value my opinion too. I meant more like the elder part. That's short for elderly, right?
She sounds like she needs D&D. All right.
I asked, can you introduce me to some of these unhappy young beings? And she made a call, and we were able to meet with Mackenzie and Skylar outside the college.
By the way, this episode is her being terrible at understanding class consciousness and how there's individuals that feel unequal. Jesus fucking Christ. They're both white.
They're actually weeveling?
You're treading into Elmo territory where you're impression, bro. I can do an Elmo impression or something. I can do a Pinocchio one. It's basically like, oh wow, I'm a real boy. I do some voices. You play D&D with me, you get it. Don't get DMCA'd by what? By being way too fucking talented. That's a little Mickey Mouse. Oh, hey, Donald Duck. Like, is the Donald Duck in the Mickey universe? I actually don't know which one it is. Ducky or Donald? I don't fucking know. Hey, Minnie. That ass looking thick today, Minnie Mouse. Why don't you come over here real quick? I'm trying to bust. Fucking Christ. I'm just trying to eat that ass. Fuck, I'm so stupid, bro. I'm so fucking stupid. Do Wop in Mickey's voice? Alright, cool. Let's do it. I need the beat, though. Hold on, I need the beat as well. We're gonna do it. Wop beat. I think it starts here, right? I said certified freak. 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy. Like that pull game. I can't can't read a lot of this as a white. However, there we go. Anyway, there's your fucking Mickey Mouse. 7 days a week. Oh shit! All right. Just replace the N-word with fella. Jesus Christ. That sounds even worse. That sounds worse. Beat it up, fella. Catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this pussy right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Spit in my mouth. Look in my eyes. This pussy is wet. Come take a dive. Tie me up like I'm surprised. Let's roleplay. I'll wear a disguise. Oh boy! Thanks, Logarth. It is Mickey Mouse. That's who it was. All right. Okay. Hold on. Let's see if that actually lined up. I think it starts here, right? I said certified freak. 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy. Like that pull game. Yeah, that's fucking funny. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, you guys are fucking trash, okay? You guys are fucking trash. Let's get back into this. Man, Kingdom Hearts 4 is weird. Cacao Juniper, thanks for the biddies. I zoned out. What's happening? Oh, I'm just trash. Rainbow Dash, thanks for following. Wet ass Mickey, is this the other side? Beat it up, fella. Catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this pussy right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Okay, I'm done. Are we done? We fucking done? This is all Bobby Fino's fault, all right? 100% of this was Bobby Fino's fault. All right? Not my fault. Your fault. I didn't do it. All right. Back to this shit.
That I wanted to speak to them.
Okay.
And Skylar asked, what are we going to get out of this? I said...
They seemed annoyed that you wanted to talk to them? Even in her fucking weird fantasy world where people respect her, they don't want her to fucking walk up to them without any solicitation whatsoever and give them life advice. Strange. What the fuck kind of response is this? What world are we living in? What world? I said, Emily, you went to Mickey. Hey, I'm still blaming you, bro. I'm still blaming you. Slightly better? Wow, okay.
What? Maybe I can give you some advice that could help you feel better about your lives. They seemed uninterested, but they didn't leave.
They seemed uninterested, but they didn't leave.
Is there going to be a happy ending to this story? Well, that depends on what you consider a happy ending.
I made the joke, right? I made the happy ending joke here. Did I not? Did I not make it?
Oh no, Mimzi!
Well, as a former rub and tug girl on Craigslist, it depends on what you mean by happy ending. Good job, man.
You asked for that one, Mimzi.
That's a good joke, though. That's a good joke. Good job, me. Oh no. By the way, yeah, just to reiterate, that'd be just fine. Sex work is valid.
Okay, so I'm going to talk to our friends.
Solid joke, no cap, thanks, buddy.
This might sound like I'm being mean, but sometimes a thing that sounds mean is really the kindest thing of all.
Okay. All right. Taking your own advice. Stop it. No, don't type about why you shouldn't stop it. Just stop it. It's sometimes the mean thing's the right. Stop it.
Just cease. Quit it.
What am I here for? Why are we watching
End
this?
that. End what this is. No more of it. It wasn't the kindest thing I could possibly say, but what it is definitely the truest thing. Just don't do it anymore. No more of it. It's over. I don't care about the content. I don't need this. We'll find some other fucking lol cow. This ain't it. Get yourself. Just take the money you spent on making minis and go get some fucking counseling, dude.
The government is not your daddy.
The government's not your daddy.
When you turn 18, you trade in the privilege of your parents taking care of you for something even cooler. Your unalienable rights.
Oh God, she's just so dumb. All right, here's where I get a big problem. Okay, she's gonna say unalienable rights, and she's gonna explain what they are, and it's gonna drive me fucking crazy. Oh Jesus. Okay. Oh God, she's just so fucking stupid. Okay.
Mimzi, I like to tease you sometimes, but this seems to be taking a turn. It seems kind of dark. Do you want to get in here and say a few things? Sure. Are you sure you want to hear any more of this? It's okay. Go ahead and play it.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening here? This is so fucking weird. What? Do you want to get up in here and talk about this a little bit? Yes, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Like what? What? Okay. Hey. You said sometimes the right thing to say is not the nice thing. I genuinely think you need mental health care, and I want you to have it. And if you don't have it, I will help you find it. You are misappropriating the traumas and negative experiences of your past, and you have bogarted your own mental health in order to produce shitty right-wing propaganda for children, calling it for 13-year-olds so that you can say plausible deniability when YouTube comes around and inevitably shuts you down for targeting obviously children with your puppets and shit. Like, what the fuck, dude? How do you think this is ethical or correct? Like, just fucking go get therapy.
Known as your God-given rights.
Known as your God-given rights. God not real, milady. Tip the fedora.
But your inalienable rights are called your God-given rights. They're also called your natural rights and your absolute rights.
Unalienable rights aren't fucking real. They're not fucking real. They're made up. They're not real. They're not fucking real. Did you know that unalienable rights, God-given rights, and natural rights are all, guess what? Not real. They're not real. They don't exist. They're not things that exist. They're not things. What you can say is that, like, oh, we have a general evolutionary tilt towards things that help society, sort of. But you can't say that, like, well, obviously, I don't know why I'm doing Mickey Mouse voice again. I'm trying to do her voice. Well, obviously, I'm just going to say my own voice. Killing, everyone agrees that killing is bad. Really, do we? Do we agree that killing isn't bad? You support the cops, Mimzi. You support the military. Do you support the death penalty too? What are you talking about? Human civilization has never been anti-murder. Human civilization has been anti-murdering the immediate people around you. What are you talking about? Even the fucking 10 Commandments from the Bible say, thou shalt not kill. And then later on, it like brushes those past and says like, yeah, unless they're fucking Levites, then fuck them. Unless they're not, fucking Jews. If they're not Jews, I mean, fucking go kill them, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is unalienable rights. This doesn't exist. It isn't a thing. Like, what are you talking? There's no, the right to bodily autonomy isn't a thing. It's just if it was, you'd be for abortion. Like, they don't have bodies, bro. It's just Schrodinger's morals classic. Exactly. It's just fucking. It just bounces around. Oh well, that one's an unalienable right. I guarantee you, if I had two people that believed in unalienable rights, they would have different unalienable rights. Just any two people, they would have. If you like write down your 10 commandments of rights, there's no fucking way they'd come up with the same 10 rights. There's no way.
These are the rights that you are entitled to just because you were born.
But Mimzi, I never asked to be born. Oh no, she's gonna keep talking about
The
this.
government didn't give them to you, and nobody should be able to take them away.
The government, wait. The government literally does give you rights. Yeah. I mean, Mimzi, you dumb. Okay.
Okay, the government doesn't give you your unalienable rights.
The government gives you rights, bitch. Yes, it does.
You're totally missing the point of unalienable rights.
No, because what you're saying is, when you say unalienable rights, okay, it's not actually a right you have. What it is a hope. I hope I have bodily autonomy. I hope no one kills my face. I hope blah, blah, blah. The only way you get those rights is if everybody else agrees you have them. If nobody agrees you have them, guess what? You don't have them. You don't have them. You don't have those rights. If everybody agrees you don't have a right to life, guess what happens? You fucking die. It's not a thing that you have unalienable rights. Look, I alienated them. I impeached upon your rights. You don't have them anymore. Unalienable rights are a myth. They're fabrications. They're not real. They're fancy ideas that aren't things. Like, what are you talking about, bro? So we go to Saudi Arabia. I have the same rights? Interesting. Of course not. Disunalienabled her rights. Exactly. This is what I'm talking about. And they go, no, but Saudi Arabia just violates the inalienable right. No. All rights are fake. Rights aren't things. There's no universal, moral, correct thing. Thou shalt not kill. Never kill anybody. Never kill anybody? I have the right to self-defense. Do you have the right to preemptive defense then? Like, it's not self-defense if they haven't attacked you yet, but you know they might attack you. You know how you pre-bomb terrorists or something? Is that an unalienable right to, like, minority report thought crime kill somebody? Because you support it. Is that an unalienable right? Pretty weird. What, did they have the right to life or no? Because they haven't done anything yet. They thought about doing a thing, but they didn't do it yet, right? Explain how that's a thing. So you have a right to life, but a terrorist is literally not. They don't have a right to life. Okay, boy. Thought it was unalienable. Okay. What color were they? That's the sticky thing. Oh, okay. So if it's a brown person, they have different rights. That's true. I forgot. Say you walk into the fucking desert island. Okay. Say you walk into a desert island. We just had this conversation on Sunday service. Shout out Robert Fino. You're like, I just turned 18. I just fallaciously. I just earned rights for the first time. You have rights before that. I just turned 18. This is a desert island. I have the right to own a gun.
Yes.
No.
If you are on a desert island...
Wait. An unalienable right to self-defense from what? Nothing. You're alone on a desert island. It illustrates that you don't have self-defense inalienable. It's not a thing. Because you're alone. An unalienable right should be something that's in a vacuum. And guess what? They don't logically stay consistent. You're nuts.
And you have the right to self-defense as an unalienable right.
That's not a thing. These are inalienable, God-given rights. Did you know that God didn't write nearly any of this? In fact, God didn't write a lick of the Constitution.
I guess he's not aware that our unalienable rights are not listed in the Constitution.
Did you know that the Bill of Rights happens after the Articles? Did you know that the First Amendment, Congress shall make no law? It doesn't say God. What? Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion. It literally separates itself from God immediately. And just because there happens to be a Bill of Rights that there's 10 of, it does not mean that the 10 Commandments are those things. You dumb, uneducated piece of shit.
I'm not even really sure what he's going on about here. 10 Commandments? I really think he's just like blowing a gasket because I use the word God.
Wait, so they're not in a constitution, but owning guns is a right? I know. So she says this. She'll later on say, "Oh, you should watch this video on unalienable rights." Let's do that. And I'll show you in her own video. She says, "Here's a link to learn more about our unalienable rights," and it's right here. It's right here. Boom, boom, boom. And so the link she provides for our unalienable rights is I'll just click on it. I thought I had it open. Is this one?
Hello.
And Izzard Inc. Publishing. Here's unalienable rights. Okay, we're gonna take a quick detour. We're gonna plane shift from Snortling's Hollow and come over here. Hey, thanks, The Ender, for the 5K bit badge. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. I appreciate you. So appreciate all the support. So here's this guy's take on unalienable rights. Where do we get unalienable rights from, Paul?
Hello, I'm Paul Skousen, and this is the Healing of America Project.
The Healing of America Project. Nice. All right, where do we get unalienable rights from? What are our rights?
But there's another kind of right that's more important that I'd like to talk about, and that's our unalienable rights.
Cool.
Those are rights granted us by the Creator.
Oh, they're granted to us by the Creator. So your basis for unalienable rights, your basis for it is that which is granted to us by the Creator. And then you're like, you know what? It's trying to peddle propaganda. Yep, it is trying to peddle propaganda. And then you're like, those are totally unconnected thoughts. What are you even talking about? What the fuck? They're clearly connected. Why do right-wingers pretend when you catch, like, when you go, okay, yeah, 25 seconds, exactly. When you go, hey, that seems like it's a little religious. Did you know that's not a thing? Like, whether or not you believe it or whatever is fine. I don't care. But, like, then don't deny that that's where you get your idea from. And then they just deny it. They're like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. God? Well, I didn't mention God. Yes, you did. You literally mentioned unalienable rights by the Creator. What the fuck? The volume on the video is a little bit low. Thanks, Chaotic Kitten. Thank you. I didn't know that when I went there that I wasn't in control of their volume levels. I turned it up as much as I could. I don't need you to ride my ass. Try my best here. Just a corn, okay? God. Oh, there's something wrong with somebody else's video that's not yours. I didn't do it. I will fight you to the death. I will fight you to the death. And I don't care if I lose. Okay? It's about the principle of it. No, that happens all the time. People make shitty videos like this right here. It's scuffed as fuck. Poorly made propaganda. Why is there a fucking echo? Because she's playing it out of her external speaker so she can hear it. Wear some fucking earbuds, bro. Children, I take umbrage with that. You fucking dum-dum. Yes. Okay, I was accidentally mean there. You big fucking dum-dum. Wait a second. My messaging didn't change. Shit.
And they are, number one, the right to be an individual.
That is not a right. That is not a right that is in the Declaration of Independence or the Constitution of the United States. The right to be an...
That is actually one of your unalienable rights.
No, it isn't. It isn't an unalienable right. Do you know how I know? Because the people you vote for regularly violate that. You're not allowed to be trans and be in the military. Okay, so you don't have a right to your identity. You didn't have the right to your identity ever. They throw a fit when you try to legally change your name when you're trans people. So fucking how? How the fuck can you say it's an unalienable right and then vote for people that actively work against that? What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you actually brain dead, or is it just like a LARP? Like, are you pretending to be brain dead? Like, you don't actually understand this? Or do you actually understand that you harm people through not only your advocacy of right-wing bullshit, but you're fucking voting for right-wing bullshit? You vote against the very idea that you say you appreciate in this video. How? How can you? How?
He acts like I just made this all up.
Individual is not a thing.
It's a thing.
I tend to agree with it in regards to pretty much anything, but that's not a right to be an individual. What? You're obviously an individual. I don't know what this means.
You are your own person, beholding to no one. Number 2.
Okay, how much caffeine was in the beverage? I don't know. Okay, so beholding no one. So that means, of course,
I didn't drink it
and I
yet.
hope, and I don't know this,
right here.
okay?
close.
She could be for it, but she better not be anti-gay, anti-trans, anti-any of that shit. She should understand that, like, you get to live the way you live, and in fact, she shouldn't necessarily be anti-socialism then. I'm just talking about other. You to act the way you act, if more people want to be the way that they are, and you happen to end up having to live in a situation where people are socialists.
No. Of course, I believe that everybody should have the right to live their life any way that they choose.
Okay.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But being independent is one of the reasons why I don't believe in socialism.
I'm an independent too. Check it. An independent. Okay, so this is fucking stupid. You're not independent. You literally actively voted for Trump. There's like, I mean, you literally voted for Trump. You're pro-Trump. You are pro-fascism. You're pro-racism. You're anti-BLM for fuck's sake. Like your advocacy for someone who is marginalized, like a trans person, is nothing but hot air if you vote for those who would take away those rights. It's like the scorpion and the frog, except it's just two scorpions and you're both of them. Like, you're absolutely the worst. Absolutely the worst.
Don't go hand in hand.
You're an independent. But I made a whole channel about conservative values. Fuck off.
In my book.
They're self-defeating, so you probably shouldn't. It's a bad way to start your Bill of Rights.
Again, this is not my Bill of Rights.
It definitely is. Okay.
2. The right to choose. You can choose how to live your life.
That's the same thing as the first one.
Number 3. The right to property.
The right to property.
You can keep what you earn. Your body is also your property.
Okay, this is also so fucking stupid. Okay, so you get to keep what you earn. This is an unalienable God-given right, okay? Who determines what you've earned? Do you determine it? How do you determine something that you've earned? What if two people worked on the same thing? Who has earned what? How do you determine that? It's not unalienable, it's societal. So guess what? Society decides whether or not you have a right to your property, right? Not you. Definitely not you. Absolutely ridiculous. Right to property stares in Native American. Exactly. This is fundamental misunderstanding of how rights work. Frenick, thanks so much for the 24 months. 2 years, Frenick. 2 years. I don't know what I'm going to say here, or if I'm going to say anything. I'm fine with people having property.
Well, thank you, Jake. It's weird how he thinks that he has the right to judge whether or not people should have unalienable rights.
What? I'm not judging whether or not you can have unalienable rights. I'm saying they're not real. It's not a judgment. They just don't exist. It's like judging whether or not you can have a cape made of fairy butterflies. It's not real. It's not a thing you get to have. Sorry. You don't have unalienable rights, bro. They're just not things. I can tell because there's people without rights. Like, what? They don't exist. It's like a. These are rights people ought to have? Sure, maybe. Maybe. These are rights I believe that someone should have. Okay, cool. But unalienable rights? No. They're constantly infringed. Constantly. By people you fucking vote for. For the record. You have the right to property. Unless you're poor, bitch. Dab on him with capitalism. Fuck off out of here, you fucking Republican piece of dog shit. Jesus Christ. But your body is property, but I'm anti-abort. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. How consistent are you?
Yeah, your body is your property, but your child's body is their property.
A collection of cells isn't a body. It's not a body. It's cum-covered eggies. Cummed eggies are not bodies. Did you know if you cum on an egg, it's not a human? This is bullshit. Oh, cummed on your egg. I guess that's a person now. It has rights. Fuck off. Yeet it into the ocean. Shoot it out of your cooter like a howitzer cannon. Like an intercontinental ballistic missile. Except it's an intercontinental ballistic baby. And just fire it into the ocean. Fucking awful. This is so stupid. You're a person because someone had the audacity to squirt juices on what is ultimately also just a sack of juice. Like, what the fuck? You're so fucking strange. I feel like she probably had her kids circumcised. Oh, no shit. Yeah, if you're pro-circumcision, oh my god.
Yours.
You're being here.
In my opinion.
Number 4.
Your opinion's wrong.
The right to association. No one can tell you who you can hang out with or what club you can join.
Okay, alright. Other people telling you that you're a piece of shit for being like a Trump supporter isn't people violating your inalienable right to fucking associate with whoever you want. No. Social negatives to your dumbassery is not a violation of your rights, you absolute buffoon.
Look, I'm not really sure what he's talking about, because your right to association really literally is one of your unalienable rights. And he's acting like I'm just making things up here.
Yes. Yes, you have literally made that up. Yes. What? Yes. You have literally made these up. It's so made up that you mention them in your fantasy alternate reality universe that you make on your own channel. What? Is she even trying to refute your arguments? No, this is just terrible.
And he acts like I'm saying things that I never even said.
In fact, it's an exact representation of what the First Amendment, freedom of speech and expression, grants every one of us. You dumb fool.
Again, what is he talking about here?
I don't know how her brain... We are on such different realities that she doesn't even understand the critique of what she's saying and how it applies. She's saying it's an unalienable right to associate with anybody. Nobody fucking disagrees that you can associate with who you want. What the point she's trying to make is, obviously the subtext of that is, you shouldn't vilify people if they're this or that particular belief system, right? You shouldn't vilify somebody if they're a Trump supporter. Fuck off! You suck if you're a Trump supporter. You suck. You have listened to people complain. You have listened to people have their life experiences put out there, and they have gone, hey, Donald Trump emboldens racists. And a bunch of racists go, yeah, he did. And then you go, I'm fine with that. Are you racist? And then you go, I'm not racist. I just like saying the N-word. Like, what? Like, the obvious subtext of what you're saying here is you get to associate with whoever you want. You can pick your own friends. I agree with you. But what you're saying is also, and it's a right, and no one should be able to talk shit about it. Fuck off. I have to give you the rest of my biddies because I can't help myself, and I can't stop arguing points against Discount and Jeff Dunham. Ugh. Thank you, The Ender. I appreciate you.
I tell people about their right to association, one of your unalienable rights, and
unalienable rights aren't real, but that's fine.
And he hears people are violating my rights if they talk shit about me for supporting Trump. It's like he thinks that I made this stuff up as an assault on the left.
What? An assault on the left? Why would it be an assault on the left, and why would I give a shit? I don't understand. The right to disassociate. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm trying to tighten this mic. It's loosey-goosey. Can you hear that? All right, 1 second. 1 second. I hope that sounds okay. How's that sound, chat? That is so much better. That is so much better. How's that sound, chat? You like that? Sounds smooth and delicious. I don't know, Magnetar. I've only done like 4 streams with this. Wowzers. Hurt Musker Twad Wowzers. So that sounds okay? Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Devious Chillster. Okay, so if Snort Dolph Wingler came and Crystal costed all, wow. This is deep. Crystal knocked it, all of her Snortling friends, and years later a bunch of people came by and said, yeah, that's fine, and ran a government they wanted to make sure the Snortlings stay in their place. Would that still be like freedom of association? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. My mom keeps my foreskin in an envelope along with my umbilical cord. No joke. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to move on from that. Weird chat.
He's like literally debunking our inalienable rights.
You don't have inalienable rights. Yes, I am debunking it. In fact, totally debunking it. You don't have them. They're not existent.
Number 5, the right to equality under the law and in the eyes of God.
They're not about God. The right to equality under the law and God? Okay. Ooh.
Number 6.
The right to equality under the law. Okay. So an inalienable right is a right to equality under the law. Do you not understand how you've just contradicted yourself? Anybody see the problem here? An unalienable right should be in a vacuum. How can you be equal under the law in a vacuum with no laws? I thought you said this wasn't based on God, and without God, how can you be equal in God's eyes? Like, what? There's no fucking logic here. We are in the dark, we're in the sunken place of logic. What does that mean? You're not expanding what equality means? When you say equality, do you mean equity? Do you mean equality of outcome? Do you mean equality of opportunity? What does that mean? Equality under the eyes of the law. Explain.
My dude.
My dude. What does equality mean to you, Mimzi, you fuck?
This is just a short list of some of our natural rights,
Okay.
not an extensive explanation of each one.
Okay, well, you're here now. What's an extensive explanation of equality in your opinion?
That's a whole episode all in itself.
You're here right now doing an episode. Do it!
In fact, you just gave me a great idea. Equality versus equity. That's going to be the subject of my next video.
Whoa! Why is she making this video? Why are we here? What are we doing? What are we doing? There's nothing. There's literally nothing. She didn't fucking say words. I literally asked, what does equality mean? And she just is like, I'm just gonna fucking not talk about it. That'd take an episode. What are you here for then? This is just a Jake highlights clip at this point.
The right to self-defense.
The right to self-defense. Look at that. Those little spears?
They're wands. Snortlings have wands instead of guns.
You know what I love? Even in a fantasy land, when a conservative brain comes up with their ideal world, like they still have to defend themselves with lethal force. Incredible. In my ideal world, where I'm the paragon of social wisdom, they still need to fucking fire magic bullets into each other. Okay.
You can defend your life, limb, and property from those who would unjustly take it from you.
Does any leftist disagree with that? Does any leftist disagree with self-defense? I don't think so. Who the fuck is this for?
Again, I'm just stating some of your rights. This is not a targeted assault on the left. This is not a targeted assault on the left. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Are you ready? Here we go. It says this. Here we go. Learn conservative values before leftist ideology fills the void. In your inaugural episode, it says learn conservative values before leftist ideology fills the void. The very first episode. And here we are. You just said it wasn't about the left at all. What's the fucking message here, Mimzi Moon? This is quite explicitly anti-left. Like, on your own words. What? You started the show by saying these are conservative values, not universal values that all share. What are you talking about? Did she just forget? Who is this for? Self-defense bad. Just let him beat you up, okay?
Number 7, the right to show compassion.
The right to show compassion? What? These are so overlapping and dumb. This is the dumbest.
You can use your resources to help other people.
This is. She literally put trickle-down economics into her unalienable rights. And she's gonna pretend like that's not what she's doing, but that's literally what she just said. If you have the resources, you can help other people with it. Like trickle down economics, like charity. What the fuck is wrong with you? Something. Play anti-left games, get anti-left prizes. Now I have no health care. Whoopsie. Hey, tell 6 of your friends to follow so we can get to 12,000 tonight. If you're not followed, follow right now. Notice how the obviously black stereotype character doesn't get a wand. Uh-oh.
That's a nice one.
Oh, the right to charity. I mean. Vault, thanks, Vault.
Well, you have the right to give to charity. Therefore, we don't need government handouts. Holy fucking shit! Real dumb.
I'm not gonna let. She's gonna pretend. She's gonna pretend that she's not saying that, dude. Seriously, look at her face. She's already going into the denial phase. Oh no, this doesn't inform my Reaganomics. Fuck off.
Again, I did not make this up as a comment on socialism. I do believe in social safety nets. That's one of the reasons I can't go full libertarian.
One of the reasons I can't go full libertarian and I vote for Donald Trump is I believe in social safety nets. What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you know how fucking incongruent you pretend to be a libertarian, you pretend to be a conservative, and then you say I like social safety nets while voting actively against social safety nets? You absolute fucking moron. Unfollowing and following again 6 times, outsmarting the algorithm. Fuck! That should work. Thanks, Bob. Bob Fino. I'm gonna start calling Arian all sorts of weird Bob names. Bobbert. Hey, when's the new album coming out? We're all waiting, bro. You're just a content farm, and I'm ready to harvest, all right? God, this is so stupid, bro.
Number 8, the right to fail. Because you need to fail in order to learn life's lessons.
See, the anti-Dave. The anti-Dave. The right to fail. By the way, fuck off, it's going. Good. Dude, she just contradicted herself again. She said that before that it wasn't about lack of social safety nets. Now you have the right to fail. Yeah, but also like fuck off. You don't have the right to not fail. You have the right to fail. You don't have the right to fucking housing, which of course, giving a homeless person a place to live and be secure would obviously be too much. We shouldn't do that. We shouldn't social safety nets. You're allowed to fail. Go be homeless. Fuck it. I don't care. Like what? I love that your moral compass points directly at fuck off. I hope you fail at whatever you're doing. By the way, since he's in chat, if you guys have not listened, and this is going on YouTube, so fuck it. If you have not listened to my good friend Bobby Fino, okay? If you have not listened to, if you like rap, even if you don't like rap, honestly, you should listen to Flamingo and Caval by Bobby Fino, and frankly, a Late February as well, because it's a really good EP. You should. I like every. This is not because he's my friend, okay? I would be very honest with you if my friend sucked at things. All right, he's a good friend, but this is genuinely super fucking. This is a really great album, and I listen to it constantly. So you should 100% go there. I'm gonna share it with you right now. Damn it, I'm gonna share you the album link. I'm doing it. Stream it. It's really fucking good. Who doesn't like rap? I don't know. I know there's some crackers in here. Ben Shapiro's probably watching. Actually, rap is not music. Yeah, fuck off, bruh. Seriously, he's seriously super talented, and I'm very excited for the new album. And I mean, just everything's so good. I'll play it later.
To sum it up, the right to write.
DMCA coming your way, buddy. Hey, bet. All right, that's all I'm playing because I think YouTube actually will take that down.
Wait, does Ask Arian? Does he know?
Does
YouTube content ID your stuff?
I think YouTube content might ID it, so I'm just not gonna do it. But they ID'd my fucking theme song. They're gonna ID an actually produced album, right?
So.
Not just my shitty. Well, it's not shitty, but
DMCA'd your theme
they
song?
DMCA'd my theme song. Someone else tried to use. They actually DMCA'd us, our own theme song. Jesus. Yeah, I know, right? Anyway, yeah, that was a while ago. What are you doing in here?
What?
No, she already left. Never mind.
I was just asking.
Get out of here!
I was just asking a question. That's it.
I don't need your woman pheromones in my. Well, I'm trying to do Mimzi stuff. He called you Nix, by the way.
God damn it.
All right, I'm gonna try. This is all going in the YouTube video. I don't care. I'm gonna try some New Wave soda right now. Sponsor me. That's actually really nice. Juice and soda water. I dig that. That's nice. Doesn't have any added sugar or anything. But it doesn't taste like a seltzer. It's like clearly like a soda pop, but it's like it doesn't have all that that sticky shit in your mouth when you drink a soda pop. Oh. Yeah, seriously, real quick, tell her there's no sheep in the world I have with my kids. I need help.
What? No sheep?
How is there no sheep in your Minecraft world, bro?
I don't know how to solve that one, buddy. You just gotta look for sheep.
I think they should be somewhere.
Eventually, if you walk in a direction, something will spawn and there will be sheep.
You could probably debug mode spawn sheep, couldn't you?
You could, if you're admin, I think you can type in a spawn, or you can just turn on creative mode and you can grab eggs and then throw them and they turn into sheep.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. That's some high level shit I don't know how to do.
It's
so.
literally just /creative, I think.
Well.
Or /game mode creative.
Well, I don't know. Bro, we've raked that goddamn place. Wait, don't kill. Don't kill all the sheep.
That's why you don't kill them. You find a couple and you gotta
Use the shears on them. Don't murder all of them.
you gotta make
They're a
them
renewable resource. No, you're fracking the sheep, bro. Don't frack the sheep.
That's fucking great.
Yeah, have the sheep fuck after. Don't you have to feed them?
Yeah, you have to feed them.
What do you gotta feed them?
I think it's just...
We need beds, though.
They killed them.
I fucking love it. Joe. God damn it. We were warned about this. All right. Anyway, continuing with Mimzi. Fuck.
Liberty and the pursuit of happiness. Everything else in life must be earned. With rights comes responsibilities. You have a responsibility not to infringe on anyone else's rights.
By the way, can we talk about how fucking nefarious the idea of the pursuit of happiness is? That's so fucked up. You have the right to life, to liberty, and, well, I guess go be happy. Fuck off, I guess. Do your best. Oh, you're not happy? Well, I don't fucking care. Bye-bye. Later. Couldn't think of another one? The right to life, liberty, and healthcare. I'd take that over the pursuit of happiness, brother. Jesus. Right to try to be happy. Fuck off. That's so fucking bullshit, dude. You ever thought about that? That's so fucking... Oh, man. What a shitty... what a shitty fucking virtue signal. God. If I was there in the Continental Congress, okay, or Constitutional Congress, I would have been like, hey, that's pretty fucking shitty. We should do better than that. I hear floppy ears. I heard them. You hear them, chat?
You also have a responsibility to take care of yourself, your family, or your...
Subfox, what is this costume? What's your fucking costume? What do you mean costume? I'm not wearing a costume, bro. This is how I look. Don't come in here and fucking shame me. Asshole.
your future family. You are entitled to what you earn through hard work, talent, your attitude, and your choices.
Ignore all the advances we've made in American law in regards to workers' rights. Nah, she'd be very happy. Mimzi Moon would be very happy working with gnarled fingers in the factories of a robber baron. I'm sure she'd be absolutely fine with that. Hammering away day after day on the railroad spikes as she was interned in a camp because she happened to be born of the wrong race. Oh no, but Mimzi is white, so she doesn't fucking understand. Like, you come from low class. You come from a person with a drug problem from a low class that had to turn to fucking prostitution for a job. Like, you should understand. You should have class consciousness. You should be able to be, and frankly, she's anti-sex work now. Amazing that you're anti-sex work after it was literally lifeblood. Like, imagine, there's a lot of sex workers that, like, work to survive. Lots of it happens. There's also a lot of sex workers that do it because they enjoy it.
All right, I'm just going to stop him right there because he just goes on to explain the virtues of prostitution. So I'm not even sure what he's getting at with all this gnarled fingers and robber baron stuff. Nobody's doing that. It sounds like he's the one ignoring the advancements we've made in workers' rights.
In spite of your actual political beliefs. Like, literally in spite of your political beliefs, the things that you vote for, that's the point. What are you talking about? How do you not understand? How does she not understand? Chat, how does she not understand? How many times is she going to say, I'm not sure what he's getting at? I'm not sure what he's getting at by responding to me. What? She doesn't understand. She hasn't engaged with a single critique. She hasn't. She just went, I'm going to... He goes on to talk about the virtues of prostitution. Yeah, there's lots of virtues of prostitution. Go do it if you'd like to, if it's safe. That's why it should be legalized and decriminalized. We should get over this fucking purity idea. Let people fuck for money. Who gives a shit? Why, are you not a free market capitalist or some shit? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, well, I like bodily autonomy, but not that way. Fuck off. God, it's so stupid. It's so stupid! Storm on Parade. You're usually so wholesome. And then you just went and did that. And then you just went and did that. Come on, man. Very fucking lewd, okay? Very lewd. Shame on you. I don't know how she doesn't understand the robber barons, gnarled fingers, internment camp thing. Does she not have a fucking education whatsoever? Like, genuinely? Has she never fucking... Storm on WAP. Fucking true.
Look, I'm a home care worker. I cook and clean for elderly and disabled people, and I make $9 an hour, and most of my coworkers are Hispanic and black.
I have a black friend. Yes, that sucks. You vote for people that don't want you to even make $9 an hour, bro.
I have more pride in myself now and more self-respect than I did when I was making 20 times as much as a prostitute. And if I'm not content with the amount of money that I'm making currently, I have nothing to blame other than my years of excuses, poor choices, and lack of self-confidence. And sometimes I think about what my potential could have been if I had been taught in an early
Wait, you wrote this?
age the morals and values that I learned as an adult. But in the end, I have no regrets because this is the path that my family and I were meant to walk down to achieve our personal growth. Okay, let's get back to the show.
Wait. So, I'm sorry. So instead of understanding the systemic issues that you personally had to face and overcome in order to get a $9 an hour care position, which I'm not denigrating, that's a fantastic job and vocation that is necessary. Do you understand how exploited you are for $9 an hour? I made more managing a McDonald's. Let that fucking sink in. I made more money at McDonald's. $9 an hour? You should be fucking rioting in the streets, bro. Why do you not care about workers' rights? This is bad. You should not be exploited in the way that you constantly advocate for yourself or your coworkers to be exploited in. What the fuck are you talking about? You should have, as a person who is poor, working for fucking peanuts, helping the elderly that can't help themselves, you should be able to have a fucking life that is reasonable. You should be able to be safe. Like, you probably have to live with relatives. You probably have to live with other people. I think you live with your daughter or something, which is fine. You can live with your daughter. I don't care. But you shouldn't have to. You should not have to. You can choose to. Absolutely 100% fine. I get it. Maybe your daughter or whoever you live with. I don't know who the fuck you live with. Is wonderful. Maybe they're a wonderful person you like living there. That's great. Maybe they like you living there too. Fucking fine. But you shouldn't have to be forced to do that because your wage is so low. I guarantee you probably work a little bit more. Like, do you work full time? I fully expect she doesn't understand the history of labor wars in America, and if she did, she would fully deny that this is what going on. Of course. Like, how do you not have labor consciousness when you are being actively and abjectly exploited at your own job? What are you... I've never made that small amount of money, except for when I was in high school, when I was making like $7 an hour or something, like at my first job, which was also McDonald's. And then after that, I made like $12 an hour when I was a manager or some shit. I don't remember.
I wanted to chime in. I was making $10 an hour at a makeup store.
That's what I'm talking about.
Store after being there for 3 years.
You should unionize. You should go on strike. You should advocate for more money. And then probably the situation is the families of those elderly people are probably the ones that have to pay you and probably can't afford to pay much more than your $9 wage anyway. I don't know what agency you go through to get this work, but you are getting fucked. How in the world are you supposed to make ends meet on $9 an hour? Well, it's not a job that you're supposed to have a career. You're taking care of old people. What do you mean? What do you mean? This is not fucking making hamburgers. You should be able to support yourself and on this wage for 40 hours a week. Frankly, 30 hours a week or less. But still, you should be able to support yourself. This is how do you not? You go, oh, it's my personal responsibility. I guess it's just things coming up. No. The system in place, the way that capitalism works, the way that American capitalism specifically works. Thanks, Colossus. The way that capitalism works in America, okay? You are being exploited for your labor at the cheapest legal possible way. And if you don't organize, if you don't take on leftist belief systems, like, I don't know, unionizing minimum so you have collective bargaining. If you're part of a union, they suck. And you need to advocate within that union, but I doubt you're in that union. I believe you're in Florida, which union busts a lot. I could be wrong. You absolutely are getting fucking ruined by this. It is so fucking sad to me when you see people being actively exploited like this in the system, and then they go, yeah, I want more of this. Please give me more, Donald Trump. What are you talking about? Like, you actively voted against Joe Biden, and the beginning of this video was you saying like, no, not Joe Biden, when literally because of his presidency, you're going to get access to health care. Like, broader access to health care. What? It's fucking wild. And he's not even a leftist. He's just a liberal who has some leftists that are pushing him because he needs his base to exist. And people like us, who are a big swath of the lefty voter base, demand this kind of shit. Shit's so fucking stupid. Bad and Baizoo, thanks for following. Oju Daddy, thanks for following.
You need to bring something to the table that is a benefit to the world before you can claim to be entitled to anything. You have the key to your own happiness. You have the power
Bootstraps?
inside of you. Or are you
Bootstrap
going to
your
give
happiness.
up that power and become a victim of an imperfect world? Are you going to whine and...
My job today started to train me a customer service rep in sales today. What fuck? Well, because they want your labor. They want to exploit you. Just let them. Oh, yeah.
complain about how unfair the world is? Will you protest the government so it can force the world to give you what you want?
Bitch! Protesting the government to give you what you want is literally written in this. For a redress of grievances? What the fuck is wrong with you? It's quite literally the most American thing to go, hey, government, fuck you! It's why it was created! The whole country exists so that you can do that! What are you talking about? What, you're just gonna bitch at the government? That's why it's structured the way it is! So that you can advocate for change! Do I have to fucking read it? It's just so fucking sad, dude. I don't know how in the world, do you not understand? It's so fucking sad, bro. It's so fucking sad. Like, the whole thing. The first fucking amendment, dude. The first fucking amendment, bro. Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment we live in, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging freedom of speech, or of the press, or the right to people to peaceably assemble, and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Why? That's your... Republicans do not understand the Constitution. They don't understand history. They don't understand how to read. They don't understand class. They don't understand economics. They're just fuck you candidates. They're literally just there to be like, fuck you. How? How are you this way? Whew. Now what are we doing? Now what's happening?
Why is she licking boot right now? What? Of course you. Did you just? What? Hold on, I gotta grab. 1 second. One moment, chat. I'm gonna use my. What?
Dude, look at the frame rate on
I
this.
thought
It's
you
nuts.
just fucking used the goddamn Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. I'm gonna grab it back. The Declaration of Independence. You just used it. You
Did I do it? Did I do this in the past as well? I don't remember.
just used it to say you're fucking conservative nonsense. You just used it. What you said was, we hold these truths to yourself that all men are created equal, that are endowed by the Creator with certain inalienable rights, life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. Did you read anything around that, you dumbass? Did you read literally any of the stuff surrounding the part that you cherry picked out of the Declaration? Did you read that? Let's read it, chat. We're just gonna read the first 2 paragraphs.
No, so here he goes on to read part of the Declaration of Independence. So I did use the quote, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness in my video.
Yes.
But it's not about the Declaration of Independence or, the Bill of Rights. It's about our unalienable rights, which is
The Declaration of the Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights is in the Constitution. The Declaration of Independence is a separate document. I'm gonna die.
something different. It's only briefly mentioned in the Constitution. So I'm just going to skip over this part because it gets kind of long, but if you'd like to watch this video in its entirety, you can at your own leisure.
Okay, fuck it. Let's do it again. We're gonna do it again because she didn't fucking understand. After the thing she says, life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it. You know, the thing you just said we shouldn't do. And to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Okay. All right. Okay, all right. Can't take her mealy-mouthed bullshit. She refuses to seriously engage with you on any of the points you make against her, and she refuses to define the terms of her own argument. Yep, that's pretty much exactly how it works. My friend linked me your stuff, and I've been binging your YouTube stuff. Super excited to maul in real time. Thanks, Oju Daddy. Glad you're hanging out. Glad you're enjoying it. You are, however, cornless right now. Hopefully in the future we earn your corn. Seeing you next to yourself is like seeing the evolutions of Pokemon. I know, we've this is ascended. Take 2 guesses. I gotta go get ready for my shitty manual labor job, so I have some bits, you beautiful corn man, and have fun with the stream, everyone. Take 2, I guess. Oh, take 2, I guess, not take 2 guesses. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Anyway, continuing on. If the government sucks, it's our job to be like, fuck you, you suck, change or die. Yes, true. Fresh out of Folsom. Oh, you've gifted one to Oju Daddy. Thank you so much. That's how it works here on this here stream. What is Sarah cooking? There's a smell. What you making? Are you French fries?
No.
What? Rice. Oh yeah, it smells like rice. Are you kidding me? How can you be this fucking... Read the fucking Declaration of Independence! Read it beyond life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. Read the document, dude! Fucking King George over here. Thomas Jefferson, in all his slave-baiting, rapey bullshit, in all of that, the dude wrote parts of this, thought that we should rewrite the entire Constitution every, 20 years? 19 years? Something like that? 18 years? Somewhere in there. Suck our dick collectively, King George, or you shan't suck it at all. True. 19? There you go. It's like uneducated, dumb. I feel like even if she did come on and debate you, she would simply say corn man bad and uses bad words, probably. By the way, someone should gift me a sub, says Sarah. I'm deadass making food right now, so you freaked me out when you yelled, "Who's cooking?" Well, maybe you are cooking. Maybe I do smell the inside of your home right now. You don't know what I'm doing. You don't know where I'm staging this from. Shit's a green screen. Zecologist, thanks for the follow. We are, what, 3 away? 4 away? Fryserburn gifted a tier 1 sub to Sarah. Fryserburn is in my good graces. Can you use the corns I made again? True. Didn't we have more corns we had to get done, though? You're off the hook until after the Destiny thing. You're off the hook. Done.
Okay, so the message that I'm trying to portray in my video is that you don't need to rely on some outside source to give you what you need. You are...
It's not an outside source! It's the Constitution of the United States of America, the place you live. The thing that you advocate for. How can you say that you're a conservative if you're like, you know what? Actually, I disagree. Like, what? Ah!
Powerful, and you're not a helpless...
Why no BTTV emotes? Because I don't want a Yolg! And I just didn't set it up. Oh, we'll probably set it up at some point. I freaked out too. Jay is my partner, and I'm smelling the food they're making. Nice.
victim. And he takes this message of personal autonomy and self-reliance and how you don't need the government or anyone else to achieve anything that you want in life.
You don't need the government to achieve anything that you want in your life. What if you want to be president? Boom. Yes, you do. I fucking nailed it. Crushed. Get fucking pwned. Pwn compilation 2015. Do it. Put it out. Hitch slapped. Is it a handout if we were just asking for our own money back? True.
And he turned it into me being a government bootlicker that thinks that I don't have the right to protest the government.
You are definitely being a bootlicker. You literally advocate for the police. You bootlicker. You are literally a bootlicker. You suck.
I'm a small government libertarian conservative.
I'm a small government libertarian conservative. Ooh, please no steppy on me unless you wear a blue uniform. Then go ahead and shoot my black neighbor in the face. Yeah. No steppy snack. Yeah, fucking small government libertarian. By the way, totally for the president to be able to determine who can or cannot join the military. Libertarian, bro. Woo! Yeah, small government libertarian. That's how I like it. You know what I like? I like it when the people I vote for actively work against our liberties. Bum, bum, bum. I vote for people who want to expand the Patriot Act. Hey, that's what I like as a libertarian. Yeah. How about you don't know what the fuck you're talking about? You ever consider that? You're not actually a libertarian. You don't know what that means at all. Again, no libertarian is a libertarian. There's never been a libertarian. Every libertarian is a liar. Every libertarian is a liar. They just don't want to be called a fucking Republican because that's what they are, a fucking Republican. And guess what? Republicans, bigger government than Democrats every time. Again, as a heavily disabled individual who walks with a cane and sometimes uses a wheelchair, which, by the way, sounds pretty pimpin'. I'm just going to toss that out there. Well, what the fuck do you suggest I do, Mimzi? I don't know if there's a huge market for wheelchair prostitution. You could. Don't knock it. You're probably very. You're corn. You're obviously a hottie, so. Kind of fucked without government handouts. What do you want me to do? I know, she's so fucked. This is so fucking stupid. The government handout thing, like. Come on. I classify my libertarians by whether or not they believe in roads. Jesus Christ. Fuck. This is honestly sad at this point. She just refuses to admit that she needs outside assistance as to keep performing her most insane of mental gymnastics to justify her miserable existence. I mean, she's so bad. As Jake says, there's someone out there that wants to fuck your face. Oh, yeah. Oh, did you say fucking Meals on Wheels? Oh, chat. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on.
My husband is a small town Texas redneck. My grown son is a libertarian anarchist. And we're preppers. We have 15 acres in the middle of nowhere. We have
You're preppers?
barrels of food buried and trailers full of supplies. And we don't trust the government. And if it fails to uphold our inalienable rights or tries to violate our human rights or our constitutional rights, we'll be out there with the rest of the patriots defending our rights and defending our property.
No, you weren't, bitch! You were never out there protesting on behalf of gay marriage, on behalf of... By the way, if we think that someone is not doing our rights well, we're going to be out there protesting. Cops shoot sovereign citizens in the streets and murder them without due cause or a trial, and you dismiss it because they're black. You fucking LARPy piece of shit. You are the most dishonest, uneducated. Oh my God. She's actually nefarious. It actually is worse. Every time she speaks, it gets worse. Jesus Christ.
That's why we believe so strongly in our right to self-defense. Jake is a socialist.
Jake is not a socialist.
Is the big government guy.
Jake does not want a big government.
Not me.
Not me. Not me. I don't want a big government. No, I don't want a big government, bitch. Here's the kind of government what I want. Okay? Here's the kind of government I want. All right? Provides amenities for the poorest among us. Okay? And everybody else. Healthcare is one of those things. But the healthcare is like provided by us. It's just us anyway, okay? So here's what I want them to do is to fuck off otherwise. Fuck off otherwise. That's it. It's not a big government. It's not big government to say, hey, let's pool our money together and make a better society. You dumb? Seriously? What the fuck are you talking about? It's literally what you do on a larger level. It's just preppers for everybody. We're prepping healthcare. Think about it that way. We got barrels and barrels of prepped healthcare. How many acres in America? How many acres? 2.43 billion acres. So we're just really prepping on our 2.43 billion acre farm so that everybody has Band-Aids and healthcare if they need it. That's it. That's the whole thing. We're just community prepping. Do you understand now? Colossus, thanks for giving one to Spunker. What we're also not going to do is we're not going to allow the government, the big government you say I want, we're not going to allow the government to shoot people in the streets. Okay? That sounds like pretty big government to me. We're also not going to allow the government to decide what we can or cannot put in our own bodies in regards to drugs. Yeah, seems like a pretty leftist idea here, okay? We're also not going to let the government tell us whether or not we can or cannot fuck for money. How about that? No? I thought you disagree with prostitution. I thought you said you were a libertarian. Doesn't sound like you want liberty at all. Oh, we're not going to tell people whether they can or cannot join the military if they happen to be a trans person. Oh, I thought you were for liberty. Oh, I guess not. Wow, it's like every time you say you're a libertarian, you take one right that you want somebody else to have or not to have, and you just take that. You're like, you know what? Maybe you don't get to have that fucking liberty anymore. What libertarian really means? What libertarian actually means is I'm white. I own land, and I like guns, and probably I'm racist. That's it. That's what libertarian means to these people. You don't have any fucking actual libertarian ideas. You don't want liberty for everybody. In what way is it liberty to be too poor to have health care? How is that liberty? Oh, I have the liberty to die in the pool of my own blood after the cops shoot me, but I decide not to call the ambulance because I'm too poor to pay the bill. I either die by this shot to the liver right now, or I die later from the medical fucking bankruptcy. True. Good job. Good fucking job. Oh, I like the drug war. I feel like a sponker is just a coomer, but upscale. I don't know what a sponker is. I feel like, sponker is a person. Sponker. Thanks for the gift sub. What? Wait, what are we talking spunker for? Spongdilionker? This is like an inside joke? Now I gotta know. But guns, Jake. Seriously, she couldn't defend this. I have openly advocated for her to come visit and talk, but she won't. She'd have to engage with the conversation.
Will you yell and shame your fellow citizens?
I will 100% shame you. Cacao Juniper, thanks for the 100 biddies.
The world to give you what you didn't earn?
It's not about giving me what I didn't earn, dude. It's about us having a fundamental misunderstanding about what ought and what ought not be given to citizens of the United States.
It doesn't matter how old you are. The sooner you realize that you are free and you are in control, the sooner you'll have true happiness and be a true benefit to your family, your country, and your world.
This is not what the founders of the Constitution or the country had in mind. You bootlicking, actually bad conservative.
Don't listen to the big meanie! You are a
She's literally not saying anything. She's just shaking her head.
special sparkle unicorn.
Seriously.
And soon you will get all the happiness you deserve.
No one believes that. Literally, no one believes that on the left. You're so stupid.
You're a smart unicorn who'll get everything you deserve. That's not what left-leaning people believe. You
Oh, hell no! Now he's picking on me? Turn this crap off! Come on, Piper. You gotta be able to take it too. You see,
I'm not picking on you. Your puppet is a straw man. Nobody is saying they want fucking free handouts and the government to rule their life. You dumb.
Piper is one of those young people who grew up getting the participation trophies, and now that she's reached adulthood, she doesn't seem to understand that you don't win a prize by simply showing up, that it takes effort to succeed.
Oh, participation trophies. Interesting. We don't want participation trophies. Meanwhile, Donald Trump is definitely still the president. We're in denial about the election. Fuck out of here, dude. You're literally satisfying this man's ego. For what? For what reason? He lost. Seriously. Are you absolutely kidding me? By the way, the actual thing behind participation trophies, okay, is to teach. Ready? Are you ready? What's it teach, chat? What's it teach? Anybody? That it's okay to fail? There's one. Self-worth. Boom. Self-worth, dignity, sportsmanship, all this, teamwork.
We're over here fast enough, but your worth isn't reflected in your performance in menial activities.
Maheshi, thanks for following. Peanut Gallery, thanks for talking. Windshanter, thanks for the 50 biddies. You are valid even in failure. So yes, this is exactly the case, okay? So sports, as a person who was a... don't get me wrong. Obviously, from my physique, you can tell that I was a jock in high school. This is true, though. I actually was. Sports, I think, is a fantastic thing. I don't know if I got participation trophies. It doesn't matter. I don't think anyone considers the fact that they got a participation trophy as... Like it's not a thing you think about and reflect on. What it is you tried. Kitty cat, I need you to calm down. Participation trophies are about you participating in an activity that was superfluous to whatever else you got going on that you tried at. That's it. That's what it's about. It shows the fact that you can go out and take risks in life and understanding that there's a possibility to fail. And if you did fail, you got the participation trophy, not the big trophy. But it's okay because it shows that in failure, there are lessons to be learned. And frankly, I gotta say, that's a much better teaching tool than just saying, fuck off, kid. Right? Because kids need to learn that there is, in fact, a honeypot at the end of every experience, right? Whether it's sports or something else. If you go through a learning experience, if you try and fail at something, that's okay. That's the entire point of it. you denigrating the idea of like someone being told that they're valuable inherently as a person rather than they're tied to their production makes them valuable, right? Because this is like it's like a capitalist thing, right? You pretend that your value is by how much money you make. If your value is determined not by whether or not you get like participation trophies, right? I think that your value is tied to inherence. You are inherently valuable from a societal standpoint, not from a God standpoint. You're inherently valuable from a societal standpoint in that you are just trying your best, if you're trying your best, right? I mean, you don't have to like try, and I don't mean trying your best insofar as like you are being very productive or you're working real hard or you're doing anything. Just that you're inherently valuable. Your happiness is a valuable thing. You make $9 an hour under capitalism, and you are advocating actively for the denigration of your own value, your own worth, because you make $9 an hour. It's absolutely the worst. There is value in your actual existence. There's value. There's value not within your labor or your production or. Fuck your community, your entire community. Communists get this wrong a lot too. Your value has no place in the fuck the community. Your value is your own pursuit of what makes you feel okay, whatever that is. As long as it's not hurting anybody else, right? That's where your value comes from. Your value is just in yourself. You are a valuable person. This is why we find inherent value in each other. As far as like, hi Lance, I love you. Like, for instance, the trans argument, right? The whole thing. Like a lot of conservatives come at it with like, oh, you're just a boy in a dress, and you want me. It's about me. You want me to call you a name and to accept you in my bathroom, and I have to look at you while you're wearing a dress. When really, the value is your actual happiness and comfort. And how, even in spite of all the bullshit, this makes you more comfortable. Imagine that. Like, this is the kind of stuff, right? Participation trophies, and thank you, Friar Bourbon. It's not about fifis, right? It's not about, it's not about, thank you, Winchanter. She does have little self-value, I agree. The participation trophy, in general, the theory behind it, right, is so flawed from a conservative perspective. When really it's just, you have value and I appreciate you. There is nothing wrong with mental health. There is such a pushback from the right. When you're a Gorka alpha male pajama boy, you're damn right. There's such a pushback from right wingers and conservatives like Mimzi, dog shit person, against like, hey, be comfortable in your own skin. You don't owe anything to anybody. You are valuable the way you are, and your happiness is what we should be striving for. We have this weird fetish with the idea that struggle and pain is somehow tied to value. We need to get to the point, societally speaking, where we don't expect someone to toil for happiness. Happiness is something we should all strive for every day in whatever way that manifests, as long as it doesn't violate anybody else's consent or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really it. Society should be built on individuals trying to be happy. And I don't mean that in the way that the pursuit of happiness just go on. I mean it in the way that the society should be structured in such a way to assist in that pursuit of happiness. That's the fundamental difference between left and right. The absolute fundamental difference is they think pursuit of happiness is a thing you do on your own. I think the pursuit of happiness is something that we should actively amplify every single day. And that's really the rub between the two belief systems, left versus right. I just want you to be able to have the freedom not to die from medical debt. If you happen to have suffering, I want you to be able to mitigate that in whatever way it takes. If it's medical, mental, if it's drugs, if it's loneliness, if it's whatever. I want you to be able to mitigate that, and I want the government and the society to be structured in a way that helps you get to that point. That's it. Not the opposite of that, where you're just on your own, floundering lifelessly. Why do you think fucking a lot of people are unhappy? I don't understand when you are this person who has led this life, who works for $9 an hour and has to prepare against the people that you live amongst out of fear. How do you not introspect and look at that and go, maybe there's something wrong with my worldview. Maybe there's something wrong with the way that I have structured my life. Maybe there's something wrong with the way I perceive how the structure ought to be. You don't have to read Marx. You don't have to read theory. Sorry, Lance. You don't have to read leftist books. You don't have to listen to fucking me talk. You don't have to listen to anybody talk. Just like literally introspect on it. Just think about it. Just think about it. What makes you happy? Do you think fearing other people and LARPing as a prepper on your 15 acres in the middle of nowhere, do you think that makes you happy? Is that what you like? Like, is the fantasy of defending your home the thing you like? Okay, then do it. I want you to do it. I don't know. It seems strange to want a small government and then advocate for people that actively use the government to take rights away from other people when you say you're a libertarian. All right, let's finish this off.
And I don't think that Piper represents everyone on the left.
Absolute fucking... You're like an abscess of the brain that decided to talk. You don't make any sense.
You've already earned it just by being your super special self. You're a rock star, and don't you ever forget it.
Again, well, what's past Jake gonna say? Maybe he'll. This is another case of conservatives mistaking, supporting somebody and making sure that they have like integrity and high self-esteem. This is mistaking that for everyone deserves a mansion in a million. By the way,
I think that we both want people to have integrity and self-esteem.
You literally just advocated for the opposite of that, you ghoul. Want to answer why she thinks big corporate's better than big government? Is her shiny chin badly applied highlight or meth grease? I don't know, meth grease.
I think we just have very different ideas on how to achieve that.
Hey, you think integrity and self-worth comes from don't give someone a fucking participation trophy. Don't make sure that someone understands that their value isn't tied to their production? Hey, if you do bad at the baseball, Timmy, it's okay. I still love you. That's a bad thing. What?
She's a fucking Christian. She thinks everyone deserves a mansion in heaven. I'm just not that.
I'm actually not a Christian. I never claimed to be. And I'd be...
I guarantee you, one of two things, okay? I'm not a Christian, I just have a personal relationship with Jesus, or two, I'm just spiritual. Let's be real.
Happy to address this at another time.
Fucking dumb. Fucking so stupid.
I hope you like today's
She's invoked God 3 times in this video.
show, and if you or your parents would like to support what I'm doing,
No more grifting. All right, that's the end of that. She's wow. I hate this more than ever. We're gonna do more of that at some point.
Oh, great. He's going to make more of these. Is this what we really want? To always be looking for the worst in each other?
I'm sorry, you advertise the worst of yourself so often. I am more than happy to have a discussion with you. It will last 6-7 hours. I don't care. I will literally tear down every bad belief you have. Every single one of them. You have so many harmful beliefs. You are actually seriously one of the worst people. Also, she said she was one in her bio. I know, right? Didn't we read that? Am I nuts? Snortlings Hollow Amazon. Am I fucking crazy? Am I absolutely crazy? by Mimzi Moon. Am I nuts? Because we read it right before we watched this video. Like, the whole bio is absolutely nuts. By the grace of God, she invokes. Like, what? By the grace of God. Like, what are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, dude? By the grace of God. Teach conservative values before the leftists get them. Jesus Christ, dude. She invokes God constantly. It must be this sort of like, oh, I'm a loosey-goosey, religious-y sort of person.
But if you'd like to see the entire video of him putting me down and misrepresenting my words and calling me an idiot,
you're definitely an idiot.
There'll be a link in the description below.
Okay. Bring your husband too. I'll debate his ass. We're gonna do way more of that at some point. That she just makes me so mad. She's so fucking vapid. There's just nothing. There's no content there. That is just really fucking bad.
And now it's time for Real Talk with Mimzi and Captain Winky.
All right, let's finish it. Real talk.
Aw, Captain Winky. I knew you were a pirate captain.
Is this different?
A boat captain and an airline captain. But you're a police captain too? Well,
fucking ACAB. Fire him.
I hope you're one of the good ones. So, if you're as ignorant about your unalienable rights as our nasty friend Jake, I put a link below to a video made by a super nice man who will tell you more about it.
Oh, super nice man who literally invokes God within 25 seconds. You ghoul.
Well, I'm actually glad that Piper brought that video to our attention. You might think that I should really hate that guy Jake, but I wouldn't say that hate is the right word. It's more like
pity.
I'm disappointed, you know?
Oh.
I mean, I feel indifferent about Jake as an individual, but what makes me sad is that I see him as a representation of one of the biggest problems facing our nation today.
Oh, let's do it. She's married. Is the husband a puppet too? No, but I guarantee he has a Trump flag in his yard next to his libertarian flag. Guaranteed it. I'd bet so much fucking money on that.
There's a large portion of our population that are so angry and intolerant and bigoted against anyone who doesn't
angry, intolerant, and bigoted.
Fall into line with their beliefs.
Who doesn't fall into line with our beliefs? Okay, so the belief here is, again, this is the sort of paradox, the false paradox of tolerance. You don't have to tolerate people who are actively bad. You don't have to. Like, when you advocate for police brutality, when you advocate for someone like Donald Trump, who emboldens actively, out loud white supremacists, who actively harms our rights, who actively fires laws against the fucking trans community, who hires fucking Supreme Court justices who are against gay marriage, and to call yourself a libertarian, you are so disappointing. You are so disappointing.
It's become an obsession. They have become addicted to the outrage.
Addicted to outrage? Why do they think that disagreeing with someone is some sort of like unfounded addiction of outrage? You're just wrong. You are wrong. And the whole country agrees. You are wrong. You are wrong. You've lost.
Like with any addiction, it's not so easy to break. People may have to start attending Rageaholics Anonymous.
Dude, I love this sort of like holier than thou shit she does. This is the kind of shit that dumbasses do. This kind of shit right here, she doesn't engage with any of the things that go on, right? Actually, fucking look at her face while I'm doing this. Look at her goddamn dumb face. So she doesn't engage with any of the critiques, right? Because if she engages with the critiques, she's going to have to actually make arguments. And if she actually makes arguments, there's going to be holes in those arguments because they're imperfect and bad and not based in reality. And if she does that, then I make another video that says, hey, here's why all that's wrong. And then she loses self-respect because, again, her entire worldview is based on her productivity. And if she's not doing like if she actually engages, right? She actually engages and loses that conversation, well, then her self-worth has to drop, of course, because that's how her fucking, her worldview works. So, again, I openly invite you, Mimzi Moon, to a discussion. I won't yell at you. I won't call you stupid. What I will do is call your ideas stupid the whole fucking time. But in addition to that, I'll also buy you a pizza, okay? I will buy you a pizza. Let's have a conversation for a couple hours. You come on. I'll talk about any of this with you. You can ask me any question you like. I'm going to ask you any question I like. Oh my God, your politics are so fucking bad. Seriously. You're disgusting to me. And I don't mean that as an insult. I'm just being honest. Sometimes the nice thing to say isn't the honest thing to say. So I just said the honest thing instead.
I'm gonna make a video on this subject soon, so I'm gonna move on from this for now. But it's also a great example of what I was talking about earlier on in the show. You're the creator of your own reality.
No, bitch! Reality exists apart from you. Reality is not your own creation. What are you talking about? No!
What you look for is what you're gonna find. He went into his reaction video with the idea that conservatives are bad and wrong, and that
you are bad and wrong.
That I'm a particularly stupid and idiotic conservative.
Yes!
So therefore, everything he heard come out of my mouth was confirmation of his bias.
It wasn't confirmation of my bias. That was the first video I ever watched of you. The first fucking video I ever watched of you in my life. No context at all. How many views does this have? This is fucking 298 views. There's 405 people watching right now. Nobody watches your shit. Nobody watches your fucking videos. You had just arrived. Nobody knows of you. This is my first taste of you. And I have such disdain for your ideas that it just naturally came out. I did not have a bias. Believe me. I fucking turned it on and hated it naturally over the course of the video. I'm sorry to inform you. Yes, you naturally invoked everything I said to you by being the person you are. Jesus. Jeffrey, I'm just good at finding boutique trash. You truly are.
Biased. Even going so far as taking a simple reciting of some of our actual unalienable rights as being something uniquely stupid that I made up to attack his side's point of view.
Nobody agrees with the unalienable rights you say that you have. If you ask another libertarian who has never watched your video to name exactly the same number of unalienable rights that you listed, they would come up with a different set of unalienable rights. Everyone agrees. Everyone agrees with that. It's an unalienable right that they disagree with you. Like, come on. You're not going to find that in a vacuum that another libertarian says the same ones as you. Especially the dumb shit like the right to be an individual. What? That's implied by the first right. Like, what? It's just incredibly stupid. You are uniquely a combination of ignorance and this, like, I keep saying the word, but this ghoulish, predatory, like, children's show thing. That's why it's so bad. The bright colors, the wig, the bow, the little dog, the puppet, the fucking toys. It's gross because of who you target, who we both know you target. Poorly, gladly you're bad at it. But we both know that's who you fucking are going for. You have to say it's for 13 and up because guess what? If it's any lower than that, YouTube smites you. You know what you're doing. It's nefarious. It's gross. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
I would say that was a clear case of MDS, Mimzi derangement syndrome.
You're not popular enough for anyone to have that. You're just... It's so amazing that she can't just consider the fact that maybe she's wrong. Hey, maybe you're just wrong, Mimzi. Have you considered the fact that you're wrong? What can you consider the fact that... And not only that, maybe you don't have to consider the fact that you're wrong. Consider that I genuinely disagree with you. I don't hate your face for no reason. What if I genuinely disagree with you? The fabric of my being absolutely disagrees with you from the core of my belief system. Can you fathom that? Because it's the truth. The truth is, I genuinely dislike you due to your beliefs. That's the whole thing. There's no other part to that.
Now, do I believe that every word that comes out of my mouth is inarguable and infallible? Of course not.
Of course not. But I don't engage with your things, and I just roll my eyes and shake and rock back and forth while I hold a puppet for 50 minutes. What?
Anyone can take any of my videos or just about anyone else's videos and find inconsistencies or flaws in the logic, or simply take the opposing point of view.
Bet. Try it. Oh my God, make a response video to me. Not a response video of me responding to you. Just make a response video of anything unconnected to you. Try it. Do it. I fucking wish. I want to see you try to engage in an argument. Imagine her engaging in an argument. Wow. That would be something to see. That would be beautiful. Again, I invite you on. I will buy you a pizza if you stick through the whole time. Okay, we'll agree to an amount of time. I think probably minimum an hour and a half.
There is never only one side to any topic.
Yes, there is. Here's the one side to any topic. Here we go. Racism is bad. Yep, that's it. That's one side. Can you have a pizza? It's TDOR. What's TDOR? What's TDOR? Actually, racism is good. See? Exactly. Oh, Trans Day of Remembrance? I got it before you did. Ha! Ha ha ha! I got it right before. I remembered. I haven't seen it. I didn't know that people... I've not seen the acronym TDOR for that today. Is that weird? Or yesterday? Well, it's 2. Why hole? Fuck off. Used TDOR earlier? Well, I didn't read it. I haven't noticed it. I'm sure people have. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm saying I haven't heard it. Anyway, I want pizza. It's 2 a.m. I don't think I can buy you a pizza. I don't think that's I don't know. Do you have a pizza place? I'll buy you a fucking pizza.
And you don't have to accept my side. But there's a difference between acceptance and tolerance. And it's tolerance that I'm calling for.
I'm calling for tolerance. Hey, did you know that like if you're asking for tolerance, the beliefs are then looked at, and then we decide whether or not we tolerate them. I do not tolerate your belief system. Your belief system actively harms people. Not surprisingly, it includes yourself. It includes you. calling for tolerance before the left fills the void. Tolerance for tolerance. God damn it. Why can't you tolerate me being a fucking bigot? I don't know. Wild.
And there's one last thing that Jake's videos inspired me to address.
Let's do it.
Okay, you can go, Captain Winky. It's bullying.
Bullying? Disagreeing with everything you say is not bullying. You fucking snowflake. Oh my fucking God, dude. Here's why I actively disagree with every single thing you say, and then I go on and I wax poetic about it because I never shut up and I talk to you and I give you details about why I disagree with you, about how I disagree with you, about how I'd fix the disagreement between the two of us. And that's fucking bullying to you? I thought you said that snowflakes were bad and we shouldn't give participation trophies. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is happening? Are you absolutely serious right now? Are you 100% serious right now? Oh my God. Oh my God. Lady Raincloud, send me your address. And your order.
There are people in this world that have been hurt so badly themselves that they feel the need to bring others down in order to boost their self-esteem. It allows them to feel superior and to validate their worldview. They may have even developed a narcissistic personality disorder.
I'm sorry. Did she just say, as a Trump supporter, that narcissism is bad? Holy fucking shit, brothers and sisters. Wow. NNP pals. This is absolutely fucking amazing. This is absolutely fucking amazing to me. Incredible. Incredible. I guess he's a narcissist. If he disagrees with me, he must be a narcissist. What the fuck does that mean? In what way does a narcissist advocate for what I advocate for? What are you talking about? A narcissist is like, you know what I want? Healthcare for everybody, goddammit, and equality. And I think trans people are valid. Me, a narcissist. Fucking, oh my God. I need you, Mimzi. I don't care if it's in Snortling's Hollow or an actual thing. I need you to walk directly into the sea. Please, for the love of God, walk into the sea. You developed the personalities. I know, right? This is fucking amazing.
We should try to give some understanding and compassion towards these people, but not excuse their behavior. And please, keep this in mind if you've been bullied in your life. Don't let damaged, misinformed, or badly motivated people define you.
Don't let damaged, misinformed, or what people? What the badly motivated? My motivation is for you to have a higher wage, to have health care, and to make sure that because you are whatever your identity is can't be used against you in some way. Like what? I am absolutely fucking flabbergasted right now. That is incredible. That is incredible.
You know who you are. Haters are gonna hate.
Haters
Don't
gonna
be
hate,
afraid
bro.
to be you and to stand up for what you believe in.
Haters gonna
And
hate,
let that
bro.
which doesn't kill you to make you stronger. No one can victimize you without your permission.
I'm sorry.
If you'd like to hear me talk more about this subject, please watch the show that me and my daughter wrote titled Practice Compassion, because jerks need love too. So, Jake says he's going to continue to make videos about me, and I say let him. There's really nothing I can do, so why should I let it affect me? He has no power over me.
Yes, I do.
Do I like it? No. I prefer if we all...
Watch me be fucking president. I'm going to be president, and I finally can have power over her, finally. That's all I've ever wanted. That's all I've ever wanted. Hey, chat! I'm done with this video. It's over. It's over. I'm not listening to the rest of her whininess. That's the Snortling's Hollow saga. Wrapped up right there. So much for the tolerant left. So, Mimzi Moon, how I'm going to end this video is this. Okay. Calling you a name and saying that your ideas are dumb is not bullying. If you find it to be bullying, I apologize. If you were genuinely hurt by anything I said, if you were going to cry and have your fifis or something be hurt, I actually do. I don't want you to feel bad. If I attacked something innate about you, that you thought should not be attacked. However, if you're upset that I disagree with you, fuck off. If you're upset that I think that you're harmful, eat a dick. If you're upset that you think I might be a little crass, free speech, bitch. Like if I picked on you for something that you can't control, I'll take that, Al. I'll apologize. Bring it up if you come on the show. If I said something about you that is like body shamey, or that is I don't know, just something that's innate about you that shouldn't be picked on, let me know, because I don't want to be that way, and I'd like to improve. And if you have something like that I said in the heat of the moment, I'd gladly apologize for something like that. But I mean, if you think me saying the F word and calling you a ghoul and saying that you're fucking stupid is the bullying part, how the fuck do you honestly, how do you not understand how hypocritical it is for you to be a Trump supporter? How do you not understand how hypocritical it is for you to be a conservative, to be a right-winger, and vote for people that actively advocate for all of those things that you say are bullying? Like, so, Mimzi Moon, you have I have an open door policy on this channel. You may or may not know that. Anyone that shows up in my chat and wants to have a discussion about something they genuinely disagree with, not trolls or whatever, but like if you genuinely have a disagreement, if I'm not doing something, or if I'm in between videos, usually, you can come on. However, other content creators, big or small, you're small, if you make videos, and especially if I've responded to them already, come on, hit me up anytime. We'll make time, and I will have any discussion you want. Any discussion. I would absolutely love, actually, the opportunity to hear you engage with an argument. I think it would be special for everybody, because you don't really do it. You bumper sticker stuff, like just now, like the whole idea of like, well, don't let people bully you. No one was bullying you. I was disagreeing with you, and you didn't know how to intellectually handle that because you're weak, and that's okay. You get to be weak. Guess what? Your value isn't tied on your strength of your arguments or anything. If you're bad at this, you're bad at this. That's totally fine, okay? But I would love a conversation with you, because I think that you are, incredibly, genuinely ignorant. I don't mean that in the pejorative way. I don't mean like, oh, you're being ignorant. I mean like, I think you genuinely do not have an education in most of the stuff that you talk about. Not of your own necessarily, like doing, right? Like maybe you come from, I don't know, you wrote your biography. It seems like you come from a disadvantaged place. I understand that. There's totally, a lot of people grow up like that. A lot of people grow up not knowing things. Totally fine if you don't have the same education that I do. Not the point. The point is that you talk about things that you have no authority on, and then you purport to have authority while marketing towards children, and I find that to be abhorrent. I find that to be actually morally fucking just bad. And I gotta be honest, you're probably already fucking on thin ice with the whole YouTube thing in general, because you're clearly marketing towards children, and you're not big enough yet for them to screen you on that. And so I would like to talk to you while you still exist, because I don't think it's going to last very long. So yeah, if you want to come on at any point, I will 100% have you come on, and then when you eventually lose the argument, I will send you a participation trophy, because your worth is not tied to your output. You're welcome. End. That's the end. That's the end of it.